The strange death of Kymberley Suchomel. 28-year-old Kymberley Suchomel, a survivor of the Las Vegas shooting rampage whom by some miracle managed to escape the nightmarish massacre physically unscathed, mysteriously died on Monday. Kymberley Suchomel had a history of medical problems prior to her demise after the Vegas shooting. She was prone to epileptic seizures and had a brain tumor. The exact cause of death has yet to be determined. Even though she was a healthy young woman, her passing is quite suspicious since epilepsy seizures very rarely are fatal. Despite all this, Kymberley was a strong supporter of truth. She was very vocal about assertions that there were multiple shooters who fired upon concert-goers at the grounds near the Mandalay Hotel in Las Vegas. She has gone on record to multiple reporters about the truth on what happened on that day. She was not going to let the trail go cold with the mountain of evidence and testimony. However, her grandmother Julie Norton found her dead in her Apple Valley home on the 9th of October, 2017. It has been reported that Kymberley was in the process of writing a report detailing the notion that there were multiple shooters and that mainstream media reports were fabricated, incoherent, and contradictory to what was going on during the attack. She has taken to the social media site Facebook to voice her complaints about the mainstream media's account of the incident. On Facebook, she wrote, "Every single survivor I have talked to also remembers multiple shooters, and at least one from the ground. Why aren't we being taken more seriously? Tons of things don't add up." Additionally, she wrote, "I have been watching the news non-stop since I arrived back home to my family. And it just doesn't make sense. The story that are feeding everyone doesn't add up to our eyewitness accounts. There is something wrong with what they are saying and the evidence seems fake if you ask me." Also from Real Pharmacy, explaining that she called her husband and grandmother to warn them she was in a shooting and might not make it out alive, Suchomel wrote, "The gunfire wasn't stopping this whole time. It wasn't ceasing. It wasn't slowing down. And it was directly behind us, following us. Bullets were coming from every direction. Behind us, in front of us, to the side of us. But I just know, that there was someone chasing us. The entire time I felt this way. The farther we got from the venue, the closer the gunfire got. I kept looking back expecting to see the gunman, and I say men because there was more than one person. There was more than one gun firing. 100% more than one." All the messages above, in addition to the news of her sudden and unexpected passing, raises a whole lot of questions. 1. Did she go to or was taken to the hospital, despite not suffering any gunshot wounds whatsoever? 2. Was the government so alarmed at the possibility that her report was in fact true, contradicting the mainstream media's reports? 3. Was there any suspicious person or persons near her house in her neighborhood? 4. Did her neighbors notice anyone suspicious at her house before her grandmother arrived to see her? 5. Was she injected with a foreign substance? 6. Was the government keeping tabs on her family, friends, husband? 7. Were there any other witnesses that may or may not have been silenced in order to keep actual accounts from contradicting the narrative of corporate media? 8. How could a healthy young woman pass away in such a timely manner after such a traumatic experience that is covered in a web of lies and corruption that go far, far deeper than anyone could have ever suspected? Even though witness testimonies aren't definitely conclusive, there is little doubt that there is something really fishy going on concerning the nature of the attack. Someone knows something and he/she is out there. If the mainstream media, who may or may not be in cahoots with government officials covering up the story, is it really a stretch to say that they are willing to kill anyone who may have knowledge about what really went on than what was reported? It has happened before, and thus likely, again. This cannot go ignored. There is clearly a grand conspiracy behind this. Put your thoughts in the comment below and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.